Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. I pray all is well with you and that Yah is blessing your life. I'm back to read a scripture, and today we are in the book of MattithYah, or the book of Matthew, chapter 1. Praise Yah. The book of the genealogy of Yahushua Messiah, son of Dawid or David, son of Abraham. Abraham brought forth Yitzchak or Isaac, and Isaac brought forth Jacob or Jacob, and Jacob brought forth Yehuda and his brothers. And Yehuda brought forth Peretz and Zerah by Tamar. And Yehuda brought forth Peretz and Zerah by Tamar, and Peretz brought forth Hetzron, and Hetzron brought forth Ram. And Ram brought forth Aminadab, and Aminadab brought forth Nachshon. And Nachshon brought forth Salmon, and Salmon brought forth Boaz by Rahab. And Boaz brought forth Obed by Ruth, and Obed brought forth Yeshai. And Yeshai brought forth Dawid the king, and Dawid the king brought forth Shlomo by Uriah's wife. And Shlomo brought forth Rehoboam, and Rehoboam brought forth Abiyah, and Abiyah brought forth Asa. And Asa brought forth Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat brought forth Joram, and Joram brought forth Uzziah. And Uzziah brought forth Jotham, and Jotham brought forth Ahaz, and Ahaz brought forth Hezekiah. And Hezekiah brought forth Manasseh, and Manasseh brought forth Ammon. And Ammon brought forth Josiah, and Josiah brought forth Jeconiah and his brothers at the time of the exile to Babel. And after the exile to Babel, Jeconiah brought forth Shealtiel, and Shealtiel brought forth Zerubbabel. And Zerubbabel brought forth Abihud, and Abihud brought forth Abner, and Abner brought forth Eliakim, and Eliakim brought forth Azor. And Azor brought forth Sadok, and Sadok brought forth Akim, and Akim brought forth Elihud. And Elihud brought forth Eleazar, and Eleazar brought forth Matan. And Matan brought forth Jacob, and Jacob brought forth Yosef, the husband of Miriam, of whom was born Yahushua, who is called Messiah. So all the generations from Abraham to Dawid were 14 generations, and from Dawid to the exile to Babel were 14 generations, and from the exile to Babel until the Messiah were 14 generations. But the birth of Yahushua Messiah was as follows. After his mother Miriam was engaged to Yosef, before they came together, she was found to be pregnant from the set-apart spirit. And Yosef, her husband, being righteous and not wishing to make a show of her, had in mind to put her away secretly. But while he thought about this, see, a messenger of Yah appeared to him in a dream, saying, Yosef, son of Dawid, do not be afraid to take Miriam as your wife, for that which is in her was brought forth from the set-apart spirit. And she shall give birth to a son, and you shall call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. And all this came to be in order to fulfill what was spoken by Yah through the prophet, saying, See, and Alma shall conceive, and she shall give birth to a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which translated means Yah with us. And Yosef, awaking from his sleep, did as the messenger of Yah commanded him, and took his wife, but knew her not until she gave birth to her son, the firstborn, and he called his name Yahushua. Praise Yah. Shalom.